Hi, this is Edward Troxel. In the previous tutorial, we learned how to select events inside a selection area. Now we're going to take that a step further. We also learned how to select the events that were partially in and partially out. What we want to do in this tutorial is expand on that a little bit further, and if it is partially in and partially out, we wanted to not select the part that's outside, but select the part that's inside, and to do that we're going to have to split the event. So let's see how we can modify the script in order to get only the parts of every event that are inside the selection area. Previously, what we did was if the event.start was greater than the selection start and the event.end was less than or equal to the selection end, then we would simply select the event, and then we added these two sections to check to see is it partially inside. Now technically we don't need to do both these and this. If it is totally inside, then we don't need to check to see if it is partially inside. So I added this else here and put the two partial checks inside an else. But we do need to modify our partial selections. So if the event.end is less than or equal to the selection end and the event.end is greater than the selection start, then what we want to do is split the event so that only the portion inside the loop, the selection area, gets selected. So we're going to create a new track event called write event, and we're going to do event.split, and we're going to split it at the selection start minus the event start. That's how far in we need to go on the event at the beginning of the selection area. And then, because the right part of this event is the part that's inside the selection area, we're going to do write event dot selected equals true. Then we're going to check to see if one is at the end of the selection area. So if the event.start is greater than or equal to selection start and the event.start is less than the selection end, then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to create a new track event called write event and do an event.split, and this time we're going to do the selection end minus the event start, and then we want the part that's on the left to be selected, so we do event.selected equals true. And then because we're splitting events and creating new events, I just went ahead and threw this up here so that Vegas can update the UI just in case anything strange should happen. That is possibly not needed, but it's a nice safety thing to go ahead and put in there. So now let's run the script again. So here we have our selection area. It is inside the events on the left and the right. And now you can see that it has actually split this left event into two pieces and this right event into two pieces, and the part that is inside the selection area is now selected. The same is true with the audio down here. So with a fairly easy modification to the script, we have now managed to get only the portion of the events that are inside the selection area to also be selected instead of the entire event that crossed the selection border. Hope you find this tutorial useful. Like, subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to see in the future. We'll see you in the next tutorial. Please sign up at www.jettv.com and subscribe on YouTube to get further notifications on when new videos are presented.